Hi, welcome. The intros are always the most difficult part to start with, but here we are, and I know you like paper and you like stationery, and that's why you are here. Had your cup of coffee yet? I hope you have. Not coffee, tea, or matcha tea, or warm water, or whatever you're into. So have a lot of paint that I've been accumulating for some time. So I'm also going to be working on prints with a little bit of gold decals added on to them. I think that the prints that I'm making this time are actually coming out a little bit better. I'm working on some stickers too, and it's fall, so we're wearing sweaters now. How awesome is that? Let's get started.
She's gotten to you already. What's going on?
So, funny story.
You're sleeping with a murderer!
One week before uploading all of the items into the Etsy shop, I always make sure that all of my illustrations are kind of coherent into a club per se. So I make sure that the colors are matching. This theme was a lot of like spring colors. I think I was reminiscing what I used to really like before fall came, and teal is one of my favorite colors. And so I just actually retook some of the illustrations that I had and put them into 12 sheets inside of the journal. I also wanted to make something with dotted lines so that we can use it together. Like I use it for my personal study. And I was really happy on how this one came out. I think the more that we practice doing something, the better we get at it. The Cinch machine is a very handy tool and it's very easy to use, but I think that I was having a lot of problems with the past notebooks that I had worked on with the machine. This time around, it was very smooth. I almost felt like I was very synchronized and it seemed easier than the first time. I think it's always the case. The notebook was actually very fat and it's packed with a lot of illustrations, paper, and stickers. So I was really proud of this. It took a long time to form all of the illustrations, and it took a lot of time to do a little bit of research onto what I should add to each illustration. So it's almost like you have prints along with your journal. I wanted to do something that would encourage ones to draw and illustrate on your personal note-taking, like bullet journaling. And I also made sure that we had stickers in it. The Erin Condren planners are similar to this, where they are hard laminate covers, and then inside you have cardstock sheets with divisions. I did not add the tabs to the sides because I almost want it to look like a journal, not necessarily an agenda, so that you can have it all year round. If you buy it in October, you can have it until the next October, or it doesn't have to be a specific year. So it's like a 1-year planner. And I really hope that we can both fill it up together. That is, I will be updating the way I illustrate and the way I do my study notes on my Instagram. And then you can just, maybe copy the illustrations or get inspired I also wanted to add some bookmarks, and I made sure that these were magnetic so that you can separate the sheet where you would be working on. I'm adding 3.
Hello there, happy Thursday. One day before the Etsy shop is reopened, and I think taking a break really gave me the energy to recreate things. So I want to keep my desk here in front of the screen, in front of the big window that I have here, so that I can kind of keep eye outside. But then I'm realizing, and this is a mess right now, a lot of things going on, a lot of stuff going on. The window brings out like what's going on outside. At the same time, it distracts me so much. But I'm trying to rearrange this place, the bookshelves and the crickets. I think that maybe I'll put something up there. Maybe I'll put the shelves up there. Yeah, it's kind of a mess, and so I'll see what works. Yeah. Yes, so some of those stickers failed. It was a horrible fail. Not a horrible fail, but you know, I'll show you. The cutout, if you can tell, was not proportionate to the size of the colored item. The rest were. So sometimes this happens and we have to redo them. By looking at them just from the printout, you can't tell, but on the close-up, on the cutout lines, you can actually tell the faults. So I'm remaking these, and let me show you the other things that I'm making.
Stock some of the bestsellers. So this little typewriter was one of my very first big items in the shop, and I decided to keep it because a lot of people are still asking for it. So it's in a tote, it's also in letterhead sheets and stickers. And I'm making a little addition to the prints. I'm adding a little bit of gold acrylic color on top of the sheets, the prints. I'm also sealing all of them with paper sealer, and it makes it like really matte and textury. These are all individually done one by one, and I am working on perfecting the little details because the brush I think has to be very, very thin. Otherwise some of the details come kind of crooked. And I also wanted to do a lot of corner cutting because it makes the print look a little more profesh and very neat and pretty. We ordered some cardstock to make it like firm, and that way when it's shipped out it's able to not bend. You know, sometimes we don't have a nice mailman. I actually do. We have really good mailmen. I think there's one guy that I see all the time, and he's really nice to me. He's also very careful with the mail, so I have no issues with that. But this is the way I was able to package them. I bought large silo bags for the large ones just in case it's wet, and we have a special notebook added to the shop with a stationery box. This is it. It has stickers and basically everything that I made into a package. Also, some of the pencil bags were restocked and some stickers. These are actually vinyl, not vinyl, but glossy finish stickers. And I think this time around they came even thicker and nicer. And I also restocked the letterhead that I had on the last one. So this little guy here is part of a stationery box, and you will have a kit available on my Etsy shop with like letterhead, stickers, a pen, and I think I have postcards in there. It's about 10 items. I'll link it below. Like always, I like to make little thank you notes to my buyers. I've had one buyer that has had, well, I've had a couple of repeats, but this girl has purchased like over 5 orders within a year, so I'm obviously very grateful. I always like to add a little more freebies for those special customers. We are unboxing more sticker paper and more packaging boxes. Thank goodness for Amazon, right? Because they deliver within 2 days, especially on large cities like Louisville. I'm able to see them like ship it back really quickly. By the way, this whole process might be summed up in about 20 minutes or so, but it was actually a 2-week process. I also packaged a lot of Happy Mail. This week I prepped for the Etsy update, and I also was able to send out a lot of my orders. I'm thinking of buying a tissue paper that is all one color. I've bought like the one that is in a rainbow set, and I like it because I can have orders that have like all teal or all pink, all yellow, but I think from now on I just want to have one color. Yeah, I don't know. I also like to add these little sticker sheets on top of the boxes, just so it gives you a really nice little welcome hello when you open it, and you can always reuse this box, you know. Always recycle, remember that, or the trees will be very angry. I'm sealing them with sticker tape, and that's it. I thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this mini recap on what happened before the Etsy update, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.